It is the top of the hour, and this is Frank, and I will be your host today. I do have a guest speaker today, and I'm glad everyone could make it. I'm going to be watching the the um, the participants box. I don't have a full-time moderator. Hint, hint, hint. Anyone who would like to be a full-time moderator? As we all know, my longtime 20 plus year friend Jeff passed away, and he used to be our moderator. He was a good one, but so hinting away, if anyone would like to step up to become a moderator, the invitation is open because it's difficult for me to focus on letting people in and talking about the subjects at hand. So I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to start. So I think what I'm going to do is I have invited someone to come on the call today who is an expert on the Paycheck Protection Plan, the program that the government is giving out paychecks and the to small businesses. And that program is in full swing right now, but there are other twists and tweaks to it. And Demetrius and I are going to discuss a little bit about that. But for right now, if I can figure out how to share this screen, anyone want to tell me what you see on my screen?
Uh, okay. See do you want to get paid for giving away government money? PP is back. You can get paid.
Okay. So can anyone tell me what the very top line says and means?
You talk about the CUIN 30?
Yeah. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's a good one. I've never seen that.
I'm getting millennium in my old age.
See you in 30.
See you
In 30.
in 30 minutes.
That's a good one. That's secret code.
I'm learning the lingo and like
Yeah.
LOL, laugh out loud, and you know, I'm learning some of the lingo in my old age.
Good, man. Doing good.
I decided to get with it. Anyway, we're going to talk about that here in a few minutes. But before we get on that, I want to really talk about um, funding your dreams. We fund dreams. Can we fund yours? This is a program that I've put together, and it is coming. All the pieces are coming together where it's going to be very, very shortly. It'll be a completely automated system where you promote the products that we have. When people click on the link that you've promoted, it would bring them directly to an application, an online application. They fill out the online application. They get approved in 5 to 10 minutes, and you get paid. Did I ever mention that you've spoken to a client yet? Nope.
No.
You don't have to speak to a client. you don't have to. You don't have to tell them the good news. You don't have to tell them the bad news, and you don't have to tell them we're waiting for our underwriter to get back to us. This is fully, completely, totally automated, and it is a fantastic program, as you would imagine. It has some moving parts to it, and because it has moving parts, we are being very careful about not releasing it before it's fully baked. People have people on this call know that I have a propensity to release products before they're fully baked and then apologize later. so I, I don't want to do that on this one. This one is too good. It is just too good, and I don't want that. I don't want to ruin it. So, but I do want you right now to start promoting it. And the thing that we want to promote is We Fund Dreams. Now, I'm looking for volunteers, always looking for volunteers. I'm looking for a volunteer who can write that line, We Fund Dreams and We Fund Yours, in beautiful moving letters, uh, impactful, powerful letters, so that we can make a logo out of it. And so we fund dreams. Can we fund yours? Will be the things that we'll be talking about all the time instead of just talking about loans and monies and applications and whatnot. We'll be we'll be see if I can get this person in. I don't know. All right. Um, so it's didn't want to do that. Okay. So we want to use. I told you I was going to be distracted if people come in late. And I did. I got distracted. Okay. So we fund dreams. Can we fund yours? This can be used for any and every business, any niche market, any business, any personal person that needs funding for any reason. So what I'm trying to say is, if we make this our logo, if we make this our credo, if we make this what we stand for, we don't have to tell them about every other 100, different loans that we have. We just gonna we're just gonna do the loans and then get the applicants and then take them to where they need to be. So in order for us to do that, I need to give you guys leads, leads, leads. Or you need to dig up leads, leads, leads yourself. Either way, I don't care. I have leads enough to go around for everybody, and all you need to do to get those leads is to sign up as a pro agent. Now, when you sign up as a pro agent, the pro agent fee was $1,997, and that is an in person come to the Myrtle Beach, stay in the Marina Inn, and 3 nights and 4 days of fun and learning. If that's not possible, then you could do the home study, which is $997. I cut $1,000 off that price, $997, and do the home study, and just study it yourself. And if that weren't good enough, if you would like to get a 90-day trial for just $200, we will give you the unlimited leads for life. We will give you the software that runs those unlimited leads for life, and we'll give you the CRM so that you can follow up with those leads. Now, if at the end of 90 days you decide this is not for you, these leads can be used to market any business whatsoever. So if you just for some reason don't like the finance business and you want to go on to do home based businesses, lotions, potions, and pills, or whatever else you want to do, that program is applicable for every single type of business. And when you at the end of the 90 days, if you decide not to move forward with financing, you can take that software and that program and you can market anything you want. So this is just for the loyal people on this call, just for the loyal people who come to our webinars. Um, I'm trying to admit somebody here. I told you it was going to distract me. All right, so just for us, just for the people on the call, you can get in and get an Easy Pro trial size version for 90 days. 90-day trial size. You get all of the leads, you get all of the software, you get everything what you would need to become a full-blown Easy Pro agent for only $200. That's 200. Let me make that crystal clear. For $200 down, if you decide you love it and you want to keep doing this and you want to make a lot of money, you want to buy that Gold Wing motorcycle and you want to buy the airplane and you want to do it with this business, fine. You just continue to either make payments on it, you can pay it off the 997, you can pay off with your credit card, or you can make monthly payments, or you can have it taken out of your commissions. So it becomes a complete total no brainer. Okay, and I want to move forward because I'm hoping that my paycheck protection guy shows up. He's not on board with us yet. Oh, maybe he is. I don't know. Let me just run up and down to make sure. Okay, I don't see him. I don't see him. Okay, all right. Okay, so here is what we need to be doing. We need to be promoting this program. Not next week, next month, next year. Now, need to be promoting the program. We fund dreams. Can we fund yours? So, hi. And so, what you should be doing is starting a campaign. You can do it on Craigslist. You can do it on Facebook, Twitter, social media. Um, your free leads for life. Um, any way that you can promote this, you should be promoting this, and you should be getting people. I forgot one important thing. Oh boy, did I forget an important thing. If you sign up for this $200, this is going to be a total no-brainer. If you sign up for this $200 as a standard agent, if your commission is only $1,000 on a deal. If you a ezPro-Agent, your commission is $1,500. Do one deal and you get your money back, and then a little bit more. Um, bring on a agent under you. Now we're not a multi-level marketing company, just we're an affiliate company. So if you bring affiliates on underneath you, when they get $1,000 commission, you get $500 override, or 50% of what they get, you get 50% more. So I mean, it is utterly, completely a no-brainer. All right, now let's get back to. I'm sorry I forgot that piece. I wished I hadn't, but I think I covered it. So using the below ad, what we want to do, we want to run campaigns, and we want to let people know, hi, your name. We fund dreams. Let us fund yours. Now you can change this around so it makes more sense to you. All right, we want it to sound smooth. We want it to sound nice. So you can change it around. This is only a guideline. And then, yes, I know it sounds strange in these day and age that somebody would want to fund your happiness. Okay, this is the thing. We want to keep it really upbeat and really positive. A lot of people have been turned down for loans. We are able to do a lot of loans that other people can't do. In addition to that, we have three different levels of credit services. So if they do come in with a problem, we can help them even if they have a problem. I'm talking fast and I'm getting a little scratchy throat, but okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to take this from here down to here and use it, and you can mix it up, change the words, but you want to keep the meaning, you want to keep the positivity, and I'd like you to send it to me, your version of this as well. I'd like you to send it to me so that we can pick and choose from the very best ones, the ones that are getting the most results, and we can share that with the rest of the group. So um, I'm going to pick on somebody if you don't answer. I want somebody to respond to me, everything that we've been talking about right now. Somebody needs to respond to me. Tell me what you think of this program.
Okay, I just got a question, Demetrius. Did you say that there's many programs that you have that people have been turned down by other lenders, and these are these guaranteed loans or not necessarily?
Not necessarily, but yes, we have many companies that will give us their declines, and we'll take their declines. We'll put them through one of the three programs that we have. We have three different credit services. We have credit repair, which just repairs their credit and go on about your business. Credit restoration, which we rebuild their entire personal profile. And
Mhm.
then we have credit sterilization. where they can, if they've got some major deal coming down the pike and they need to be completely cleaned in under 30 days, we have those three different things. So yes, absolutely. If we take on a client through this program and for whatever reason they don't get funded, it's not the end of the road. It's only the beginning of the journey. So what we'll do is we'll take that person who got declined, we'll get them squared away so that when we re apply, they will have squeaky clean credit, and absolutely yes, they will be funded.
Okay, thank you.
So I want somebody to talk about this program. Somebody, come on, give me some feedback. Who has started doing this? Who has actually done this program? Advertised it. Bad news, crickets. I hear crickets. Okay, I've been promoting this now for a couple of weeks. You guys are all professional. I shouldn't have to get after you. You guys are professionals. You are ezPro-Agents. You are CEO of your own company. If you had a McDonald's, would you not put a sign out front? If you had a car dealership, would you not take out a newspaper ad? If you had any business, if a doctor's office, would you not advertise somewhere? You've got to advertise. If you want, you got to circulate if you expect to percolate. You've got to circulate. You've got to get your name out there. If you're sitting on the couch just waiting for them to find you, it's going to be a long, lonely wait. I think what you need to do is next week, when I ask that same question, I expect referrals back. I expect you to say, yes, Frank, I ran this and I got 25 people beating down my door wanting to know more about it. You need to do it. You need to go to, um, yep, I got plenty of time. You need to open your social media and begin promoting this. Open your inbox and start replying to everyone that sends you an email. I have a autoresponder. When somebody sends me an email, my autoresponder automatically sends them back a record, something, whatever I'm promoting. I'm going to be putting this on my autoresponder. If you know how to do a vacation autoresponder in Google, in Gmail, it's really simple. You go to vacation autoresponder, you put in a message, and this is the message. This is the message. And then you say, I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, check this out. And then you show them this information. And we're going to have a video that can drop in a video right here. And the video will tell more about the story. But people need funding right now. They need it in a big way. They need funding. So open up your inbox, start replying to everyone with this. Open your address book and start forwarding it to everyone, and forward this to a friend who just lost their jobs. Search for people that you can help. How many people on the call know somebody who no longer has a job because COVID closed their company down, or they're out of work, or they can't find a job, or you can't go to work because of COVID? That is a perfect storm for us to come in and solve these problems. People are hurting right now. People are hurting. If you can help them make money, not only will you be a hero, but they'll survive, and it'll be because of what you did. So please, I want you to do your very best to start promoting this program. And we should be talking about this. I shouldn't have to beg for people to come back and give me a, a critique. Frank, actually, you should change that word to something else. Or, Frank, this is a better way to say the same thing. Anything like that. I need some input from you guys. Okay. Any questions about what I'm talking about so far? Anybody?
What email do we send it back to?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time, please.
What email do we send it back to when we redo it?
Um, you know what? That's a great question. I think if you send it back to our regular email, which is frank at ezfinancialgroupllc.com,
Okay.
I'm going to be giving another email address, but it's different for a different reason. That is the email address that I check every single day. So that would be the best one. Frank at ezfinancialgroupllc.com. In other words, my email. If you could send it back to mine, I appreciate it. Um, Try it. I need you guys to commit to trying it. Just commit to doing it somewhere and then tell me next week where you did it and tell me what your results were. For those of you who haven't already signed up for the $200 package, please sign up for that $200 package because I want to get the unlimited free leads for life in your hands. These are opportunity seekers that are just like you. They've raised their hand. They're looking for something to do that they can do from home, um, from online. They're looking for something to do that they can do that, and you've got the opportunity. They can be a loan officer with zero training, with zero experience, and especially when the fully automated system comes online in a week or two, when that system comes online, those people can just step right into becoming professional loan officers with zero experience.
Hank,
Okay.
how do we sign up for the $200 program?
It's attached to the invitation that we put out. Down at the bottom of the invitation,
Okay, I
there's
see it now. Thank you.
leads, there's this, there's this. You sign up, you send it to, well, I'll go ahead and I'll show it to you. You send it to info1 at ezfinancialgroupllc.com. You fill out the application. You give us a credit card for the $200. We charge you a credit card for $200. And this week you will be live. This week you will have unlimited free leads for life. And whether you use them for our program or you use them to sell bananas, I don't care. I don't care what you could use them to sell both bananas and our products. You can also use them and our products to fund their dream. What if they wanted to start a business like health and beauty, home-based business? It costs money to do that. You can fund their dreams. What if they wanted to get involved in Bitcoin? It costs money to do that. You can fund their dreams. What if they had Bump Card, for example, and they wanted to promote that home-based business? It doesn't have to be our business. It could be any business. We fund anyone's dreams. And we're one of the only companies that will actually fund a home-based startup business. Go to Bank of America and tell Bank of America you want to start a home-based business and you want to start it next week and you need a loan right now today. See what they tell you. It'll go something like this. There's the front door. Don't let it hit you on the butt on the way out. Have a great day. So, so ask me how I know. No, don't ask me how I know. All right. I've had it. I've done it. Oh, we don't want to go there. I was just going to show you Frank and Ty, but Ty's not on the call today. All right. So let's go back here. Let's go back up to here. I'm going to leave this in place. There you go. And I'm going to talk about the Paycheck Protection Plan. Can anybody tell me about the Paycheck Protection Plan and how it works?
You want me to make an attempt? Demetrius.
Okay, Demetrius. Welcome, Demetrius. Yes, I'd like you to make an attempt.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I basically came across it about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Didn't really know anything about it at the time, but I saw it as an opportunity to open doors, and that caught my attention. Um, so I got involved with a company that I work with, another company, and they were limited on what they could tell me. But I look at it because like today, just today, starting President Biden had opened the doors for people that like don't have payroll, and they're like a loan operator, maybe somebody cutting grass, a lady that goes to somebody's house and cleans, and she's got an occupational license with the city, or they could be an LLC, or they could be any of those, but be loan operators, and for 2 weeks they can get funded. They can get some kind of loan, and that'll help them because like you said, people are hurting out there. I mean, I read a lot of news blast, and I get involved with groups and stuff talking about business, LinkedIn and everything. And it really bothers me to see that these businesses can't make ends meet because of the pandemic and all the requirements, and they're hurting. I had a meter reader come by my house the other day, and I thought it was pretty interesting. He said, "Well, why should I fund them, pay my tax money, and give these people a loan?" I said, "Well, do you have a favorite restaurant down the street?" "Yeah." I said, "What happens if they close? You can't go there anymore, right?" "Yeah." I said, "Well, there you go." I said, "We need somebody to help these people." So the PPP is a great opportunity. However, it lasts, how long is still going to be a door opener for everybody. And with the PPP being out there, there's billions of dollars. And, I've done some reports and reading. There's still a lot of money available. In my way of thinking, they might even keep this on longer. They might keep it for 6 months. Originally, it's supposed to go for another 30 or 40 days. But it's a great opportunity to get a door opener. And that's what I wanted to say about it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, no, that's great. You did a great job. You did better than I did. It is a door opener, and the Paycheck Protection Program came out last year, and a lot of people got money. I got money. Not me personally, but Easy Financial Group got money,
Mhm.
and there were literally millions of businesses that got paid, and there were millions and millions more that didn't. And you know the reason why?
Go
The
ahead.
reason why was because there wasn't anyone to take the application. That's the reason why.
Right.
So, isn't that an amazing statement? You've got more customers than you have salespeople that can handle just taking the application. And so that's what I wanted to talk about on the second half of the program today is the Paycheck Protection Program and how you can get involved in it.
Mhm.
So everyone who's on, well, first of all, you can't get involved with it unless you are an ezPro agent. So that's the number one. That means that's why I set that one first. Everyone needs to step up. If you're not already signed up as an ezPro agent, the very least you should do is take the next 90 days and go through the trial program and see how much money you can actually make as an ezPro agent. The next thing you need to do is see how many people that you can bring on, and then you don't have to make the money. J. Paul Getty said he'd rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of his own. So signing up as an ezPro agent, you get 100% of your own effort. Actually, you get 150%. As a ezPro agent, however, with 100 people, you get 50% of 100 people's effort. So you can see that you could build a tremendous team, and they could do a tremendous amount of good in the country, helping people realize their dreams. I mean, that's what we do. We help people realize their dream. And all you need to do to sign up is in the application, In the invitation that we sent you today, at the bottom of it, there's an application. Just fill out that application, submit it, and we'll be processing them as fast as we can, and we'll be issuing out the leads. But let's get back to how long is the Paycheck Protection Program going to last? And let me tell you a little bit more about the Paycheck Protection Program. It is a government loan, sorta. So, Demetrius, tell me what you know about the part where you may not even have to pay it back. Tell me a little bit about that.
The particular law, the way it was passed, it does have a forgiveness aspect to it. If they can prove, again, the loan itself, I apologize for that noise. I got my door open here outside. Yeah, the application is up to 6 months. Don't even have to pay the loan at all, and it's only 1% interest. And then going down the road, it's anywhere from 2 years to 5, but I think I'm seeing 2 years. And there is a forgiveness in there where after maybe a year they can't really pay it back. Well, if they can give legitimate reasons why, do their payroll, they're still losing money, they might have been closed down again, the government will forgive it completely, the loan itself. I'm a great one for going from business to business, and I talk on the phone quite a bit. I wasn't even aware until about a week ago how struggling these businesses are. And for some reason, I came across 2 barbershops, and they have 1099s, and the guys were worried I don't know what to do. Well, it's a pretty simple process, but lack of information, and we'll provide that to anybody working these, I'm sure, is the biggest. I mean, I call back people and they don't even answer me, but then a lot of them do. So, when you go there, and I have a business card that's kind of unusual. It's the size of a postcard, and it's got all my contact information. They tell me when I get there, we haven't seen anybody in this business for a long time like you. You see, I used to do insurance. I did it for 24 years in Palm Bay, Florida. That's where I live. And back then, I didn't have a lot of problems. I was a good marketer. I had a sales force that I worked with. I was working in my office, and we did a lot of health and life insurance. But people, contact these people. Go out there and talk to them. They're hurting. They need your help.
And that's what I've been trying to promote is, a little story about me. That a lot of people know this story, but I like toys, and all my life I've liked toys, meaning if I wanted to learn how to go skiing, I would just say, all right, how many sales would it take me to get a whole brand new ski outfit and pants and jackets and skis and boots and poles and all of that stuff? And I would just say, okay, it's going to be this much. That's going to take me 5 clients. Let me go get 5 new clients. And I would go get the 5 clients, and I had all of that equipment. I wanted to go scuba diving. Well, that's thousands of dollars worth of equipment. No, it's not thousands of dollars worth of equipment. It's 6 clients. Okay, go get 6 clients, and now I have all my scuba equipment. I like shooting. I like the shooting sports. Well, guns can run into the thousands of dollars, and all the equipment that goes with it. No, it don't. All you need to do is help a few more people get what they want, and it just comes to you. And I've been doing that all my life, as long as I can remember. I don't put a price tag of whatever the price tag is. I put a price tag of how many people do I have to help to get that gold wing. Well, I needed to help a few more. I needed to help 20 or 30 people to get what they wanted before I got my gold wing motorcycle. And how many is it going to take me to get my airplane? Well, it'll take a few more people, but all I got to do is help other people get what they want, and I can have whatever in the world I want. And it applies to you also. All you have to do is help other people. And I know that you want to be that. I know you do. Because why would you take the middle of the day and listen to old Pastor Frank preaching? Why would you listen to him if you didn't want to help other people? or you didn't want to help yourself. Of course you would. So, what else can you tell us about the Paycheck Protection Plan and how it helps people that are hurting?
Well, there are a lot of banks out there that offer it, but my experience talking to the customers is he went over to his local bank, and I'm not going to mention the bank, but it's a big bank, and they disqualified him right there. And that's not really necessary. They just, it seems like the banks don't really want to do the work because he come to me, and well, actually I came to him, a barbershop, and I'm in the process of helping him right now. But it's widely available out there right now. And again, I think this is going to last a lot longer than 30 or 40 more days. I think we're going to go into the summer with this. So, and I originally was saying that it's a door opener, and terribly it is. It really is a door opener because they're going to remember you. So if you have any other services in the future you want to talk to them, they're going to be very receptive to you. But it's a nationwide program. I'm still learning about it, but I'm trying to get one step ahead. So when I get off the phone with y'all, I've got a bunch of people call this afternoon, and I'm looking forward to it. I will say something to help you if you want. Well, maybe I shouldn't say this to you, but it might not be effective because I know you're using the lead system you're talking about, Frank. But here's what I use. I use the Master Chambers of Commerce lead.
Oh yeah, no, I love that. I haven't done those in years, but I used to go to the chamber shows. I want to say one thing. I want you to tell me about that in a minute.
Go ahead.
I need to say one other thing. George wanted to know whether these are personal or business loans. So, George, I'm not sure which question that is. So, the first half of the presentation was about both personal and business loans. So, if when we say we fund your dreams, can we fund yours? Those are both personal and business loans or funding.
Right.
The second half of this presentation that started at 1:30 is talking about the Paycheck Protection Program, and that is a government program that is designed to supplement
Yeah.
a business owner's ability to keep his employees on the payroll. So that's why they call it a Paycheck Protection Program. Now, that one is um, businesses only.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now what Demetrius the Great just mentioned to us is today, starting today for only 2 weeks, individual companies that are lone wolves and like an electrician, like a plumber, like a cleaning lady, like a yard service guy that he has no employees, just himself. Apparently, Joe Biden has offered to allow those people to get into the Paycheck Protection Program so that they can have a paycheck themselves. So that is not completely um, personal loan. It's still a business loan, but it's a business loan for the single person as well as a business loan for the people that have
Right.
many people on their employees. So I hope that answers the question.
Yeah.
Okay, Demetrius,
Yes, sir.
um, I love the Chamber of Commerce for many, many reasons. Can you give me a little bit of explanation
Yeah.
of why the Chamber of Commerce is so good?
Okay, not a problem. Because it covers the whole country, you can go in when you go into the master link, which I can give you. You can probably find it online, but anybody needs it, I'll give it to them. When you go on there, you pick your state. And every city, township has a directory for. And when you go in there, say you pick Springfield, Illinois, and you open it up, and it'll say directory. You click that open, and you pick out the kind of business that you want. Now, this is kind of unique because when you open up the business, say it's an electrical business, computers, it tells you all the computers that are located, the people that are members of the chambers in that particular chamber, which covers a certain area in Springfield. And then a lot of times when you scroll it down, you open up their website, you'll see their name, you'll see their email, and sometimes you see their website. Now, I have gone as well as sending them an email. and I just basically tell them what I can do to help them. I've gotten answers back already just in the last couple of days. I got a call this morning and from somebody that I sent an email with. That's how powerful this is. But you have access to the person. It usually gives you their name, who the business owner is. So, and I never get too deep into it. I just call them and I say, hello, my name is Demetrius. And I explain what I do. And sometimes I tell them the name of the company. I said, we're trying to help people with the PPP loans. Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you need money now? And I stop. I don't say no more. Because at that point, if you say any more than that, they're going to get confused. And if they say, yes, I need help, then I go further with it. But the Chambers is wonderful. I mean, you got millions of people to reach. You'll never run out of people. And I do work my home state a lot, too, because I have contact with my congressman, and he told me, please help the state of Florida, too. And I said, okay. So that's about it. Is there any questions?
Oh yeah, that was fantastic, Demetrius. Now let me ask you. Let's see how good you are at role playing. Could you substitute the PPP for We Fund Dreams? Can we fund yours? Go ahead and give us that.
Well, just use that logo. That's all you got to do is use that.
Well, you just did a great little 1 minute presentation.
Yeah.
Try it again. Call me. Call Frank.
Oh, is this Frank? Are you with the computer analysis company?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Frank. Hello. My name is Demetrius. I'm down here in Florida, and I represent XYZ Company. And I'm here to ask you right now during the pandemic, a lot of businesses are not really getting, they're not stable and they need money. Now, can I help you today? Is there anything I can do? Because I can get you a government loan.
Okay, that'd be fine. That's it. That's perfect.
That's all I say to them. And if I get a yes, I keep going forward. If I get them not interested, I thank them for their time. And I say, you do have my contact. If something comes up, please get back with me.
There you go. That's so simple, so easy, and less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, some people go into too much detail. They start explaining the loan. They don't want to hear that. They just figure you're another solicitor. That's all you are. Okay? Just keep it simple. Keep it to the point. Believe me, if they need help, they're going to tell you. And like I said, when you get the door open and you do help these people, they're always going to remember you for the future.
Well, that's a fantastic thing, and I'm going to add one more thing, and I'm going to cut it off at that.
Go ahead.
As I try to pack an hour's worth of information in a half hour, so there's one more way that you can do something similar to what Demetrius was talking about.
Okay.
And that's something that everybody on the planet uses today, and that's Google. So if you did a Google search for businesses in your area, pick the business, pick the electrician company, pick the plumbing company, pick the wholesaler, pick a doctor, a dentist, and just have that same approach. Contact them. You do a Google search. When you do a Google search, it pops up with everybody in your community or everybody in the community that you specified, and it shows you how far they are apart. I'm going to pick on one particular one. Let's say electricians.
Uh-huh.
So if you said electricians in your town, USA, it would show you all of the electricians in your town, USA. It would show you their Google ranking, and it will show you how many people made a comment about them, either positive or negative. If you follow up with that and you compare, you can see the weak ones and the strong ones and the ones that are halfway in between who are struggling. And you can focus on all of them. You can focus on the one that's struggling the most, or you can focus on the big boy, and because the big boy might need $100,000. And of course, if he needs $100,000, your cash register should be going off in your head. That's
Wait now.
$1,000 commission to you. Or if you're an ezPro-Agent, it's
How are you
a
able to separate that?
$1,500 commission to you.
How are you able to separate that?
Separate when you do a Google search. So
Yeah.
let's pick on electricians again, Clarence.
Okay.
So We did electricians in Wichita, Kansas.
Right.
Do a Google search. What's going to happen is there'll be a map, and the map will show all of the electricians in Wichita, Kansas,
Yeah.
and then Google will have a ranking on each one of them, and
Oh.
Google's ranking will show from the bottom to the top, from the weakest one, the one that has maybe um, 10 comments, referrals, to the one that has 100, then to the ones that have a 2.4 rating, to the ones that have a 4.5 rating. And you can just look at those ratings and you can determine who is the smallest and who is the biggest. And then you can market directly to them. If the biggest one is out there and is doing really, really well, you may want to come back to him later on. If the small guy is struggling to hold on, you might want to try him to get him over the hump so that he'll still be here next year. Because a lot of these guys are not going to be here next year. So that's how you do it, Clarence. You just do a Google search and then you look at the Google rankings, and the rankings will tell you everything.
Thank you.
Frank, is it all right if I mention something else?
Sure, go ahead.
I know when I was an insurance agent, and I was younger, I had a hard time with phone reluctance calling. I worked for Bankers Life and Casualty, but they taught me pretty good. But I want to say anybody out there, I know this is probably a difficult thing, and I'm not prejudging anybody because everybody struggles. They call it phone reluctancy because they're afraid of to be rejected. Please don't feel that way. The more you do this, the better you'll get at it. And believe me, these people want to hear from you. You're going to get some rejections. You're going to get some people say, no, thank you. Once in a while, you get somebody that might be rude to you, but just keep doing it and keep it short. Keep it real simple the way I explained it to you, and you'll have success. Thank you.
And I couldn't say it any better than that. You know, you want to keep the conversation under 3 minutes. And in Demetrius's conversation, it sounded like it was under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But you get right to the point. If you get to the point and the people say, yes, I need help desperately, then great. Or no, I'm fine, I'm good to go, then great. You know, Demetrius had a great exit strategy. Is fine. Well, you've got my information. If anything changes, give me a call. I'll be available. And goodbye. Thank you.
Right.
And then you could follow up, especially if you're using my leads. You can follow up with an email and a text and just give them that information. And then, time is a great healer. Time changes a lot. And maybe today wasn't the right time. Maybe next week is a better time. Maybe next month, um, things will change in their life, and they'll say, you know what? Where is that Demetrius fella? Where is that Frank guy?
Yeah.
Where is that Cassandra? I need to talk to her. And then they get back to you. So with that, guys, I want to say that this was an exciting call to me. I learned a lot from Demetrius. I hope you did as well. And at at the end of
I'll
every
agree.
call, what I do is we make a lot of noise because I think this is exciting stuff. And I'm going to be looking to see where these bells can be found. And anybody who's the first person on the call will get one of these bells shortly, as soon as I get an order of them in, so we can make a ton of noise. But before you go, remember, step up to the plate for only $200. Go to info1@ezfinancialgroupllc.com, just like it says on the screen, or you can call me at 843-492-4938. Step up to the plate. It's a no-brainer, a 90-day trial. And if you don't like the finance business, well, just move on and take these tremendous tools that we'll be giving you with you. With that, any last questions before we go? All right, guys, it's been so much fun. It's a pleasure. Make some noise. Come on. Make some noise.
Demetrius,
Woo-hoo.
send an email.
Okay.